Hi everybody and welcome to Watches That Pop. So in our last video we looked at the Tudor Black Bay GMT, gave a little review on the watch, and today I want to compare it to the Rolex GMT Master 2. The one I've got is the BLNR, the oyster version. Now both these watches have similar functions being GMT, and they get compared a lot as well because one being Rolex, one being Tudor, obviously like the same type of family and same functions. And I thought I'd give my thoughts just very quickly on the two, because there's loads of videos out there explaining them, and I think I want to just add one thing which I think a lot of people don't talk about. The Black Bay GMT, on paper, it actually is probably the better watch in many ways. You know, it's got the 70-hour power reserve compared to the BLNR's 48. It's got a more probably like robust look. It's not polished, it's more under the radar. Better water resistance at 200 meters compared to the Rolex's 100. So there's a few things on paper which kind of makes me feel, well, if I was going to go travelling, say, which is really what the GMT watch is for, I'd probably go for the Tudor. Now, the fact is though, the newer GMTs do have an increased power reserve on the Jubilee bracelets, and I do have to say, I do actually think maybe then it's getting a bit closer in terms of like internally the actual movements and things. The water resistance still goes to the Tudor though. However, I think for me, it actually comes down to the Tudor is a more robust watch and under the radar, where I'd be quite happy going travelling with it and not really think twice about damage to it. The BLNR, having polished centre links and just been slightly more polished overall, it's a bit more of a formal watch, I'd say. Although it isn't like formal to worn with like a black tie, it's formal as in it's a bit more flashy, polished, and for that reason, like I say, both are fantastic watches. But if I had to be picky, I probably would say there's not one that's better than the other. They're both good for different reasons. If you're wanting, like I say, something a bit more flash, the Rolex is what to go for. If you're wanting something more under the radar and will do a very good job for you, the Tudor is fantastic. Let me know what you guys think, and please like and subscribe. Take care.